Hi everybody, this is Method Kaiju here. Today I'm going to do another subscriber requested video. This time this was reviewed, requested by Kaijuzilla621. He told me to review his first Godzilla movie that he ever, fan film of course, that he ever made, and that is Godzilla 1954. There's actually two parts. I will do the two parts. So I'm gonna review it. It's a fan film. So if you want me to review, your fan film too, then I can do that too. So yeah, but here we go with this fan film review. And first of all, before I even start this, if you want to find this film, you have to go to his other channel. Just go to Kaijuzilla621 channel, and then on the icon on the channel art, it says other channel, quote unquote Raphael Cosme. You have to click that. Go to one of the earliest videos he ever done in Raphael Cosme, and then you'll see Godzilla 1954 part 1, part 2, and I forgot there's 3 parts. I forgot. But yeah, let's do this review. So first of all, it starts out with this green background. It says a Raphael Cosme film with a 1954 like song in the background. Directed by Raphael Cosme. Produced by Raphael Cosme. As you can hear there, see that eerie sound there? You can hear it, right? Yeah, it's kind of an eerie sound. I'll just leave it a little bit up. And then Godzilla. You can actually tell that he's recording this on his camera. And then right here we see a little footage of some soldiers actually carrying this like missile and bombs and all this. And then in the background you can hear the speech for the 2012 Comic-Con footage for Godzilla 2014. You know, the one that about, what's his name again? I forgot, but the one that says about now become dead to destroy our worlds. That one. Yeah, we see them load the missile. And then the speech. The speech is actually the extended one. It's not the one in the 2012 Comic-Con exactly. So you see there, they're loading this like gun or something, like this tank, and then they're ready to shoot it down. I mean, not shoot it down, but they're ready to, shoot it. And they actually shoot it. All these missiles and all that. And says, "Now become death, the destroyer of worlds." I just like saying that. And that's when you see a giant mushroom cloud out of nowhere, giant explosion thanks to the missiles and the atomic bomb and all this. This is most likely the creation of, as we all love, Godzilla. So yeah, that's supposed to be the creation of him, which is pretty cool. That's good to the original. Going to its roots, you see the giant explosion. Wow, very big explosion there. Camera shaky, bunch of big explosions, and then we get some like more narrative, like captions. It says, in 1946, the atom bomb in Hiroshima and Nagasaki in World War II was devastating. The radiation affected many species, but one that will create the world in a sea flames. I bet he meant to say in a sea of flames. This creature was named Godzilla. And he actually came from the Godzillasaurians. I guess you can call it Godzillasaurians, because there's a bunch of Godzillasauruses, I think. So. And then we see an ocean. This is most likely where Godzilla's going to come in. And then we see this little mini boat with some people in it.
We haven't caught anything yet.
Probably some fishermen that are trying to catch fish. This kind of reminded me of a scene in 1998. Yeah, literally reminded me of 1998. With that scene with this fisherman, and he's trying to get some fish, but then all of a sudden, something, goes on the line. And that's when, it was actually Godzilla, and then that's when he was running for his life. Kind of reminded me of that.
Sure, there's something in the water.
You can see there.
What was that?
Weirdly, there's actually an Indian. And then here we go.
What?
And then there was something, and that's when a tail out of nowhere hits the boats. Oh no, actually no, it's not a tail. Or is it a tail? I can't really tell if that's a tail or that's another creature. Okay, yeah, it is a tail. It is a tail. Yeah. But this is, this is actually his first film, so it kind of looks kind of cheaply made. But later it'll be way better. You see there. And yeah, he even does some of the effects. He actually did the wind sounds. And then we see battleships coming by.
Sir, we got some strange readings on the monitor.
This film is actually pure destruction. I've seen it as pure destruction. So sad. Like right there where they're talking about that there's something in the monitor. All hell breaks loose. Destruction and all this crazy stuff. Trying to survive. I believe they're in the boat, right? I think so. Yeah. Oh, darn it. And Godzilla is here. He's destroying the ship, the battleship. Yeah, it's a battleship. And then you see Godzilla spikes in the backgrounds. Yeah, he even does some punching sounds too and screaming sounds. This was only his first film, so he didn't have too much experience on technology, I guess you can say. Yeah, my first fan film was a piece of trash, actually. And there we go. And the battleship falls to its death. Kind of like Titanic. Kind of reminds me of Titanic. And then all the people there, I bet they're dying already. And then that's part 1. Now part 2. I think there's only 2 parts on this, actually. And then it says Godzilla. On this part 2, it says Godzilla 1954 part 2, Tokyo Bay 6:30. I think that's AM supposed to be, or I'm not sure if it's AM or PM. It actually doesn't say it, but who cares? Okay, and then the screen's black. We hear Godzilla stomping. And then we see this like circus or something. Yeah, circus. Yeah, you can tell the circus because you can see a Ferris wheel in the background. And then we see Godzilla's spikes. Looks like he's about to devastate that circus, but it's pretty sad.
Sir, people are saying they're looking at some kind of Jurassic monster off the coast of Tokyo.
And then there's actually somebody talking to this soldier that most people are spotting a Jurassic World-like creature.
Hey. Well, send an evacuation.
Yeah, the soldier sends an evacuation. Everybody's running for their lives.
Do you know what's going on?
But there's actually some people who don't even know what the heck is happening. They don't even know why they're evacuating or nothing
The
about it.
government says we should evacuate. Something big is gonna happen.
2 hours later, all hell breaks loose. And then we hear the narration from the 1954 film. Cars passing by. And we see this little cats thing. I don't know. It looks like Godzilla's now coming, and yes, he does. He's destroying the city, and yeah, he's like devastated. This is like mostly destruction. It's supposed to be kind of like with the 1954. So we go with dark, and then it was kind of more of a like daytime-ish like. So this is just Godzilla battling through the city, from what I can tell right here. Yeah, a bunch of destruction. Missiles are trying to kill him. Nothing can defeat him. Like, there's a bunch of people getting killed. Tanks being obliterated. Now, there's a bunch of commotion here. Like, nothing can survive or something. Helicopters being thrashed to the grounds. Being ripped open. Wow, look at all this devastation. Wow, just wow. A bunch of devastation. And I believe that's actually the last part where Godzilla actually I believe Godzilla just leads into the ocean sunset. This thing actually got kind of stuck a little bit. Let me just restart it. Sorry, guys. So yeah, but yeah, from what I know, I think Godzilla just left to the sunset after all the destruction, which is pretty good. Because, you know, including the Ocean Destroyer, that's pretty hard. Like, imagine creating your own Ocean Destroyer. That would be pretty hard task, in my opinion. Or if I had to do it, that would be a hard task for me. So yeah, but he just leaves in the sunset, or it's not even the sunset, it's more of a dark time. And it says, thanks for watching, subscribe, or comments. And then at the end, we actually see Godzilla's spike, which is actually pretty cool. And it says, next, Godzilla vs. Zilla. Yeah, that's his next film. So yeah, that's Kaijuzilla-Thon, as he likes to call it. And that's my review for the 1954 film. So yeah, very good film, just his first beginner film. If this was, you know, one of his newest films, then I'll give it maybe a 8 out of 10. But since it's one of his beginner films, I give it a 10 out of 10. Very great, you know, indie film, I guess you can say. So yeah, but the next ones, I'm always gonna say the next one just in case people forget, or if people even reach all the way to this end of the video. So yeah, these are the next ones for the requests. Where are they at actually? Okay, yeah, here it is. Yeah, I haven't make lists like for all of them. Okay, so the next ones after that one is top 10 most wanted NECA Pacific Rim figures by CG Avengers 13. Top 3 favorite Godzilla games by Chex Razor, Revelation My Fates, Gojira 5400. And I think Legendary Big G also requested that too. Top 10 favorite Godzilla enemies by WWE Revelation. Top 5 least favorite kaiju by Super Rex Kaiju and CG Avengers 13. Did I got that correct? Yeah. Top 10 favorite Godzilla design by Godzilla Man. Top 10 favorite mechs in the kaiju genre by Nicholas Tedesco. What do you want King Ghidorah to look like if he wasn't a sequel by Ghost Godzilla 100. And top 10 favorite kaiju from Pacific Rim. And that was requested by, can't really pronounce the name. Last time I actually pronounced it pretty wrong, so maybe I will leave it at the end of the video. So yeah. But that's that. Or actually, no, I actually didn't even wrote who did that. If you requested top 10 favorite kaiju for Pacific Rim, just tell me in the comment below if you requested that, because I actually then wrote it down in just my mistake. But anyways, and for this video, subscribe, like, and comment. 10 out of 10, very great film. This is Mother Kaiju signing out.